Hello, folks. How are ya? I'm doing good. I hope you are too. In this video, we're going to take yet again another step outside of the normal Bitwig tutorial that this channel is known for, and we're going to have a look at analog strings. The reason being is because in my last video I mentioned that one of the ways that I combat writer's block is by kind of trying out some new plugins, using demos or getting a new plugin to play with. And right now I'm experiencing writer's block because I'm sick. I know, and it's nice out now in Canada. The winter's finally gone and I'm sick. I'm stuck inside. So we're gonna have a look at analog strings, and I'm gonna try and give you the kind of review on it that I wish that other people would make when I'm looking for reviews on plugins. Okay? Alrighty, buckle up. Let's get into it. So you might have heard of analog strings. It's the newest plugin that's been released by Output, and they claim to be strings but different. And I'll say this, they are very different. And actually, so far it's a pretty inspiring plugin to the point where I actually might keep it. I'll let you know though, if you're gonna buy it and you're a student, they give 30% student discounts. Okay, I fucked up and I didn't do that, and so I went back and they eventually refunded me some cash, and you know, because I'm technically a student, and so I got 30% off this guy. And so I'm not going to get too technical as far as what this can do. It works the same as most other plugins, whereas you have your effects, and you know, you can dick around inside there. If you have Massive or Serum or anything like that, then you already know about this stuff. I'm not going to go through each one of these because honestly, when you're looking at a review of a plugin, you don't care. Okay, you're not going to remember this stuff if you do go and buy the plugin, and when you do buy the plugin, you're just going to figure it out for yourself because it's all pretty basic and straightforward as to how you can make all that work. Okay, all right, so what I'm going to do is just kind of surf through some of these presets. I'm going to play some chords, and this is the way that I fight writer's block. Is I'll load up the new plugin, I'll hit some chords, and I'll just kind of play with these macros. I'll say one thing though, I'll be honest, one of the things that led me to check out this plugin is this cool way that they do macros. And yes, I know I was much like a fish in the way that I was attracted to the shiny thing, as far as this is looking cool, and I just wanted to play with it a little bit and listen to it. But actually, it's not just that it looks cool. There's actually some really pretty groovy sounds inside there that are worth checking out. But don't be fooled about this. These are just macros. These could have just as easily have been knobs, just like on any other plugin or software instrument you might have. And so like these don't mean anything. This is just a design. Okay, all right, so what I'll do is I'll open it up and I'll just play some chords. Let's have a listen. I'm going to start with A minor and just kind of progress from there. A minor is good for me. I love that chord, and we'll just see. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what junk sounds like. See, for me, it's things like this that create a rhythmic sound that inspire me the most when I have writer's block. So I often like the ones that have the arpeggio turned on. Right? Because you can almost hear the drum beat in that. And you can almost pull together a whole song in your mind as to write around that, given the chords and the shape of the arpeggio, or of the arpeggiator. I don't know, let's try tape cello. It sounds like cellos on a tape machine in the pouring rain. All right. And of course, you have these macros that you can play with. I love when I get one of these pulse mods, or these pulse macros. And so basically, in its essence, again, these are just two samples that they're splicing together to make that one sound. And what they're doing basically is they're taking a real recorded string sample, mixing it with a vintage synth sample, and then they're just splicing them together like that. And then depending on how you do set all these up or how they've done it in their presets is what dictates, first of all, what's on these macros, and secondly, what the overall sound is gonna sound like. And it's pretty cool. Again, I don't want to get too technical with this, because when I watch reviews, I don't give a shit about what these knobs do. I do not care about how you turn this on. Like, we all know that you click the power button, right? And when you turn it on, like, there's the obvious stuff. I'm not going to explain all that to you, because you probably want the 5-minute rundown of analog strings, and that's all this really is. And I feel like I've already done that. Like, we can keep going through some of these presets if you like. And maybe I'll surf around here a little more, because why not? But do you see what I mean? Just playing the same chords over and over again, like A minor and whatnot. It inspires me. Like, already, most of these presets that I click on, I could write a full song around this. Like, listen to that one. That oddly reminds me of Scarface, the movie. I don't know why. Anyway, okay guys, I hope that was enough for you to check it out. Again, the main thing about this is that it's just a quick and dirty, a sick, nasty review of analog strings. I like it. I haven't made a decision yet whether I'm going to keep it or refund it. I haven't written a song using it yet, and so, but I think I can get there if I just keep playing around with it a little more. Okay, next time maybe we'll look at Exhale, because I got that at the same time, and that's a pretty cool one too, but it's not as cool as analog strings. And so if I was you, especially if you're experiencing writer's block, I would say go and get this, download it. It's a big ass file. Okay, you got to have a lot of internet bandwidth to download this sucker, and install it and try it out, test it out. There's no risk, really. I mean, you can just refund it if you don't like it, but at least it's gonna fight that shitty writer's block, isn't it? That's what it's all about. It's the worst. Okay, guys. All right. I hope that did it for you, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe for more stuff like this, and we'll see you in the next video when we're back into the Bitwig tutorials. Okay. All right. Ciao.